Alright folks, today we're making this amazing looking dish. It's called Stinco di Vitello. Stay tuned. It's time to grill. And Stinco di Vitello is an Italian dish made of veal knuckle. And this is a huge veal knuckle coming from my favorite online butchery, gourmetfleisch.de. I will put a link into the video description. If you want, you can check out sizes and prices here in Germany. All you have to do for preparing the meat is take a sharp knife and cut away those silver skin pieces. Most of you might have heard of the Italian dish ossobuco alla milanese, which is more or less the same but different. It's also veal knuckle, or pieces, slices of veal's leg. It's a little bit different because today this is a whole piece. And we're gonna braise this, and first of all we smoke it a little bit. I will show you later. Greetings are going out to my viewer Seth from the UK, who sent me this impressive bottle of Coleman's mustard. And this is over 2 kilograms of English mustard. It's a strong mustard, and it's really cool for barbecue recipes. So we'll find some of this mustard in the upcoming recipes. We are using 2 spoons and just cover the whole veal knuckle with it. It's great for the taste, and of course it's great as a glue for the seasoning. We are using Jack and Smoke seasoning today, whiskey, pepper meats, smoked salt and red berries, great stuff. And just make sure to season it almost everywhere. Place it on the charcoal kettle. The heat is lower than usual. We only have 1 basket. Take 2 handsful of wood chips and smoke the knuckle for 60 minutes. Open all the vents, and then we have plenty of time to keep an eye on the veggies. You will need onion, shallots, garlic, celery root, carrots and leek. And of course, as always, you will find the whole list of ingredients inside the video description. So if you want to make this dish at home, just open the video description and you'll find a list with all measurements and all stuff in there. So you should be able to go to your grocery store, buy everything and then prepare it at home. It's fun to do and it's really, really tasty. We started with the garlic, shallots, followed by onion. I really like lots of onion in braising dishes because it gets a nice sauce, and the onions more or less will dissolve through the longer cooking time. Then you will need celery root, first cut into slices, and then finally into dices. Make sure to cut them not too small, otherwise they might burn. For me this is the perfect size. You don't need to put the sauce later on in the food processor. I like it when the smaller pieces are still can be seen as pieces. Same with the carrots, slices and then dices. Final thing, leek. And that's it. Now take off the veal knuckle. It has an impressive color, by the way, at this moment. Take it off. Take off the grill grates. And use the existing charcoal for your Dutch or camp oven. Add a good amount of olive oil and start with onions, shallots and garlic. Now it depends a little bit on how hot your charcoals are and how hot the pot is. After several minutes and as soon as everything starts to get brown, we are adding the rest of the veggies. Just everything into that and keep on stirring. I also like to add a little bit of tomato paste at this point and heat that up as well. It adds nice and rich flavor to your sauce as well. I love those sauces when they are a little bit tomatized. Is that an English word? I don't know. Add some red wine. After 5 or 10 minutes, you will need a whole bottle of red wine and about 800 milliliters of veal stock for today's dish. Of course, you can also use beef stock if you like. Then you will need fresh herbs. We are using sage, rosemary, thyme, parsley. Place the smoked knuckle on top, press down gently. Add veal stock until almost everything is covered. Bay leaves, close the lid, and that's it. From now on there are two ways possible. If your charcoal isn't hot enough, make more charcoal or place it on the gas grill. We are placing this on the gas grill today, 150 degrees Celsius, and let that braise in there for a whole cooking time of 4.5 hours about. Every 45 minutes, make sure to check how much liquid is in the pot and just flip the veal knuckle. Add more red wine and more veal stock until everything is almost covered again. And this is what we are doing every 45 minutes. And you will get a nice sauce out of it. And it's, I wish you could smell that. It smells amazing. Looks really, really good. And don't forget to add more stock. After the second time we are trying to flip it the third time, here is what happens. The meat was already tender enough, so it fell off the bone. Don't throw away that bone at that time of the cook. Just take a spoon and take off the bone marrow. This is where all the flavor is. The flavor of bone marrow will bring your sauce to a whole new level, I promise. Place the bone back in the sauce. Look how tender the meat already is. Don't forget to add more veal stock. This is the final round of adding veal stock for me. Put back on the lid and let that sit for another 45 minutes. After 45 minutes you can take off the bone and the green stuff. Sometimes it does make sense to put everything together. But I really like finding those things. No, not a big deal. Season with salt, pepper and Worcestershire sauce. And that's it. I still let that sit on the grill for another 45 minutes. Just to keep it warm on a lower temperature. And then of course, as always, let's plate it up and give it a try. I can't wait to hear your thoughts about that. Have you ever tried similar dishes like that? Who of you has already heard of Stinco di Vitello? I would really appreciate if you could leave me a comment. And let's give it a shot. Wow. Amazing. Don't forget to subscribe, like and comment. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm out. See you.